I really have been most surprised at how much I have been ignoring. I just really was not, I mean, I've been in psychoanalysis myself for 15 years. I really thought I was quite skilled at least taking a look at most of the things, whether I chose to address them or not, or, I was sort of biding my time on certain things. But I definitely thought that I looked at most things, particularly with clients. And I have been stunned to realize how much I do not approach. And, personally, how much I don't approach in my own life, or how much I sort of, uh, I don't know, avoid in terms of my own self care. I thought that I was excellent at the self care piece, but when it comes to making certain financial decisions about self care, I'm pretty horrible, or have been, and that's shifted pretty dramatically. So that's been the most surprising, how much I don't look at, how much I haven't been looking at. Somebody said to me once that there are like five aspects of psychoanalytic sort of questioning: um, past history, current events, sex, dreams, and the relationship with therapist. And I would suggest that money needs to be a sixth, sort of its own entity, for exploration. Because if it's not being talked about in the contract, I mean, it's going to show up somehow. It's definitely showing up and stalling the work in a pretty big way. My favorite aspect of the work is bringing just sort of that neutral curiosity, and just being able to, I say it to clients all the time, to have this third party observer sort of, neutral investigative reporter hat to put on when you're considering anything that you're doing. Um, and I would say that in terms of exploring financial matters with clients, they're in their own lives, that has shifted remarkably, because I'm not afraid to sit in this chair and just be curious about it. I'm not asking the questions with a resentful sort of undertone, or sort of some undercurrent of aggression or anxiety. I don't have the undercurrent of anxiety or aggression or resentment, because I'm actually dealing with my own stuff, outside of the room with the patient. So when I'm sitting with the patient, I can say, hey, so let's talk about that trust fund that you feel really weird about in all these different parts of your life. Let's talk about, how that shows up here, where else it shows up. I can say that without it being really driven by the fact that I am mad that I'm not collecting the fee that I think I deserve.